Okay. Plan today is we're going to go in a construction zone for this first time. As a new rider, they've been milling the road here, and I know that it's supposed to be a little bit sketchy on a motorcycle to ride where it's been milled. So as a new rider, I want to experience this. Okay, it does feel, it's not as sketchy as I expected it to be, but it does feel a little weird. The worst part about it is the spots where they stopped milling to avoid like a manhole cover or something like that. That is an abrupt bump. Not smooth at all. It's just like you're hitting a 2-inch tall obstruction. Oh yeah, it is definitely sketchy. Hard to describe how it feels riding on the milled surface. It's almost like there's a little drift maybe on the wheels as you go along, side to side, like nothing that's going to knock you off balance, but like almost like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch, just not really a wobble, but like a give, or it's really hard to describe. Oh yeah, definitely sketchy. Now I'm back on normal side streets that aren't milled, and I could accelerate better and not worry about the sketchiness of the ride. One thing that I do as a new rider, every time I go out, I try to go to a parking lot and practice low speed maneuvers. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to swing by the town hall. This should be empty since town hall closes at 5 p.m. But I'm going to go to the town hall and practice doing low speed tight circles. Well, I guess I was a little off saying town hall is going to be empty because it's closed. I forgot that they are doing the primary voting here today at the town hall. And there's also a zoning board of appeals meeting going on. So what I'm going to do is do some low speed maneuvers. And one of the things that I learned watching YouTube is they say pick a spot and rotate around it and getting closer and closer, and just if you focus on that thing, you're able to keep your balance better. And right now I'm almost at steering wheel lock, fully to the left. Just I keep touching the full left, and I think it'd be cool to be able to do a full circuit fully locked without losing my balance. I don't know if I could do that. Another thing that's tricky about this bike compared to the bike that I learned how to ride on is this is an automatic. This is a Honda, was it DCT? I think it's the constant velocity transmission, where you just put it in drive and go. The problem with that for a new rider is, this is going to sound funny, but not having a clutch eliminates that friction zone, which makes, at least to me, low speed maneuvers definitely more difficult. What I'm doing to sort of emulate the friction zone is I'm riding the back brake. And so I'm giving it more gas than I need to maintain the speed that I want, and I'm holding it back with the rear brake, which is kind of giving it like a pseudo friction zone feel that you would get with a clutch. Another thing that I saw on YouTube is comments that right turns for some reason are much more difficult than left turns when you get tight. And I think I agree with that, because this definitely gets more difficult to get tight to the right hand turns than it is to the left. The left hand I was fully blocked. We're going to go down to a neighborhood down this way that I haven't gone through with the bike yet. It's a large subdivision with a bunch of roads going in every direction, and I'll go in there and just cruise around the neighborhood. Don't know anybody in there, so it's just gonna be just a cruise around, maybe do a couple of U-turns, that type of thing. The Wellington subdivision. This is interesting. I do not recognize anything that I'm seeing here. I'm not sure if I'm in Gates or Chili. Now that I think I'm coming up to Chili Avenue and recognizing the cemetery, I think it's the cemetery behind Leo Bean Funeral Home. You know what? Let me go that way. here's the garden factory. This is a large area greenhouse. That's where most people in my area buy their landscaping with supplies. I'm getting on 490, which is a expressway in the area, and this is going to be my first time on the expressway. I've been avoiding it because of the high speeds and being a new rider, but I've gotten almost 1,300 miles of experience now, and I figure it's about time. Brand new pavement. It's smooth as silk. Wow, the temperature change is incredible when you go into the shade versus in the sun. Feels like a 10-degree difference. Right here is the spot that my Tesla died a couple weeks ago. The car just went crazy, the screen went nuts, the icons are flashing, none of the turning signals or heating or headlights or anything worked. They just did their own thing, and when I came to stop at that stoplight, the car just shut down and stranded me. I was very, very angry because something similar happened to me about a week before that in Philadelphia, and made it to the Tesla repair shop in King of Prussia, and they told me that I'd be okay making it home and recommended that I make an appointment with the Rochester Tesla Service Center. So that's what I did. The problem with that was the first available appointment was 3 to 4 weeks out. So that was the only thing available. I took that appointment, and a week later the car completely died and had to be towed in for service. Luckily the car was still under warranty, so it didn't really cost me anything other than the hassle. Even though it was a hassle, I still absolutely love my Tesla. I think that between the motorcycle and the Tesla, it's the acceleration that I absolutely love. Fast acceleration really floats my boat. And with my Tesla, I got a Tesla Model Y, but I also have the acceleration boost package. 0 to 60 in, I don't know, 3.5 seconds or something like that. It's crazy. It will throw you violently right into the back of the seat if you get on it. It also eats tires when you get on it. My first set of factory tires only lasted around 30,000 miles. I replaced them at 40,000 miles, and they were absolutely shot. The belts were showing through all of the tires, and the reason I opted to replace the tires when I did is because one of them went flat on me, and the one that went flat, belt was showing through all the way around, so there was no repairing it, that's for sure. So I bit the bullet and replaced the tires. Those of you that watch my videos regularly probably notice that I'm not going home the normal way. And that's because at the beginning of this video you saw that they were milling the road that leads to my neighborhood. And frankly, it was sketchy enough to make me want to avoid it if I can. So I'm gonna head home going into the neighborhood from the opposite direction, and that will allow me to come in on the same road, but further down from the milling activity. got just one light. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. I wonder if Tom Petty's still alive. I feel like he is, but at the same time, I seem to remember something about him dying. I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it when I get home.